Well, I like her hair. Look at. I can't fringe my Pia Zadora hair, sadly.
Indeed. I believe Renee Avestes is playing Linda. That's the character. Because every slasher movie in the 80s had a character named Linda.
It pretty much did, speaking of Evil Dead.
Exactly.
CB getting better or worse? Much, much worse.
See, girl, you should have double bagged that bag. Oh, now you have a plastic bag here.
He's not happy, old man McGee.
Old man McGee.
I think we should just do 80s movies just for the hair.
Exactly.
Because the only highlight is literally the hair.
Because this almost looks like Jennifer Aniston hair. Like pre-Jennifer Aniston hair.
I actually know nothing about this movie. I just really liked the cover art, and that's why I picked it.
Yes.
What kind of grocery store doesn't have a guy just doing carts? That's his only job, is to do carts.
Yeah, like
Indeed.
everyone has those.
Sinister music. Even though there's no subtitles saying that. Oh, and doesn't he look like... Oh, it's Corey Feldman! Oh, wait, that's not him.
Jesus. Be Corey Feldman now.
That's Bede looking at guys like, fucking nerds.
Yes.
Did I get you? Almost.
I almost did a spit take. It dribbled down my mouth.
We almost got to, Marcy.
Bede hating on nerds is my new favorite running joke for this show.
Bede is so angry at nerds. Oh my god.
Well, Ted Raimi's in this film as well, so
he's a nerd
too, so.
Bede's gonna get massive angry at him.
Look at those
get very
character
angry.
Oh,
Parachute
God.
pants. We're gonna look around and investigate like this.
Nerd!
Fucking nerd!
It's that fucking nerd, Ted Raimi.
See, now Bede would really like just throw him in a locker, just throw him in the trash can.
Well, to be fair,
Well,
since we're at the supermarket, I would throw him in the meat locker.
You throw those watermelons at him.
Indeed. I throw the watermelons, I dunk it on his head, and I put some down his undies.
Oh,
throw that fucking nerd in the cardboard compactor.
I like the fact that both Sam Raimi and Ted Raimi are actually acting in this movie together, which is kind of cool. Don't mind me, I'm just going to steal these watermelons. So Bede doesn't use them on me.
Then when the nerd said, "Oh, I'm being squish," I'd tell him to shut the fuck up, you pussy.
I mean, nothing much has happened so far aside from the nerds.
Nerds!
First of all, there needs to be Nicolas Cage in this movie.
Oh no.
Why wasn't I cast in this movie? I could have played all the fucking nerds in this movie.
Because you were too busy doing Xanderly in the church confessional.
That is very true. Speaking of which, I better go there right now. I have someone there in the bag. See you later. Bye.
Oh, great, the door. There's a knock at the door. All this talk about nerds. Come in, Craven. I just want to say I fucking hate nerds too.
See, Craven and I are on common ground here.
Craven knows.
Bede, you and I, we get along so good. I mean, all those fucking nerds and their bow ties and their suspenders. I mean...
Their fucking glasses and their fucking, like, socks up to their knees.
What's up with that, man?
Fucking nerds.
Bye.
Exactly.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ. Ugh. The Bede and Craven show coming soon where they bash up nerds.
Yes.
Seriously, the boss really does look like David Cronenberg.
It does!
It does.
Makes sense.
I would have popped for Dean if he just bangs on the window and says, "I need to get maxi pads for my wife."
Yes. Now, I think that's Linda, the girl back there.
Linda.
But which one's Melody?
Melody!
I miss Night Killer.
When did they make a sequel?
We may have to do a second episode about that.
Yes. We need to do a whole podcast where we just watch it all the time.
There's that creepy ex-boyfriend again, just hanging out there at the door, wanting to get in.
He should have phoned her up and been like, Melody. Except that's
Is it wrong that I'm kind of rooting for him?
I'm actually rooting for something to happen.
Like, seriously, he's just standing there.
Okay, we haven't seen it yet, but if this grocery store is like any grocery store, they should have a hot deli that sells fried chicken.
Yes.
Ah,
oh my gosh, it's a magazine! No! I don't like that magazine!
the Sting jump scare!
Renee
Oh, he's ringing! Ring! Say, Linda!
Linda! Fine, I'll ring that phone. Whoa!
Look,
Yeah,
I got
That's an interesting angle!
It's a point of view from the
like a-
phone!
It's from the dial, like a legit. It's a point of POV from the dial of the phone.
What the fuck is
That's
a dial on a phone?
It's like this thing where you put your finger in it and you
You
dial
put
it
your
that
finger in it, eh?
way. What you do is you put your finger in and you turn it around in a circular motion.
What are you fucking describing, Bede?
You do it like this, and then
It's
a couple
even
of times-
worse on video. This is why you need to be on Patreon.
So this is why I'm describing it. So you keep doing that.
You kids today with your fucking smartphones, and all you had to finger a telephone.
You had to pleasure the phone in order to make a phone call.